Welcome back here to the Teton Play-by-Play. My name is Mark Hannig. I'll be taking over duties for the third period. Sean Cody on color. The players just hit the ice before the period. What do you hope to see this period there, Sean?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious that one of the things that the Tetons are going to have to do is stay out of the box. We've got to get our heads back together and just get back to playing hockey. Try to, if anything, try to get ourselves on a power play and just try to even this game up right now. As early as possible, get that equalizer, make it 4-4. We're down 4-3 right now, and it's kind of been a back and forth game, but hopefully we can get our stuff together here and get back to playing hockey.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more hockey here, a little bit less interaction after the game. Hopefully,
get some flow.
Hopefully getting in the locker room, the coaches got on them a little bit. Let's get the game back, get some flow. Starting for the Tetons here, you got Shishak taking the draw with Wild, and it looks like Silveria. This has been the Tetons' most productive line. At the point, you got Loden. The draw is one back to Forest Lake. The Tetons are pressuring them. Forest Lake moves the puck up into the neutral zone, dumps it in. You've got Loden back with the puck behind the net. He drops it back, but Miller takes it for Forest Lake, goes in front, but no one there. Puck is turned up ice by Shishak. Shishak drops it off to Brendan Wild, who gets it in. Puck's in the zone now. Forest Lake is transitioning out, chips it out of the zone, and you're going to see the Tetons regroup and take the puck, try to move it back up the ice. Right now with the puck is number 22, Tyler Loden. Turns it over to Forest Lake's Manav behind the net with the puck. Gets knocked off his stick by Shishak, who tries to move it up to Wild. Wild's entering the zone. Tetons gain the zone. Puck's in, a little scrum behind the net, get a little physical play. Tetons come out on top with it. Centering pass just misses Shishak. Here comes Forest Lake. Looks like we've got a stoppage of play. That net is off again. I know we've seen that quite a few times during the game here. Just been a little bit of an issue.
I think it's been through the years. It seems like every game I've done up here, one of the issues has always been keeping those darn nets on.
Yeah, and so there's going to be a face-off in the Tetons offensive zone, the Forest Lake defensive zone, to the blocker side of the goalie. Taking the face-off is Birch. He loses the draw, but the Tetons do maintain control in the zone. Birch, let's see, puck move back over here right now to Fricky at the end there. He tries to dump it in, and there's a goal. Looks like a tip on a shot from the point is going to tie the game up here.
Freaky took a shot from the point, yeah, and it looked like it was tipped. I wasn't able to see who got the tip. But the Tetons, like we talked about right away, want to get on the board, and they did. They 18:45 to go here in the third period. They get the equalizer to make it 4-4.
It just shows that good things can happen when you get the puck to the net. Fricky throws one in. It looks like it was tipped up over the goaltender's glove and into the net. We got the face-off at center ice, number 9, Birch, going after it. Puck's moved into the neutral zone by number 4, Forest Lake, Rugen. Now Forest Lake gains the zone. Number 8, Paul. He's behind the play. He's being checked off the puck by Burning. Birch moves it off to the boards. You're seeing the Tetons break out. Birch has the puck now, trying to gain the zone, dumps it in deep, and then you're going to see a change by the Tetons. Forest Lake goaltender DeMaria plays the puck, and we're going to have a Teton player into the net and another stoppage of play. I don't know if there's a net in the league that's going to withstand that hit, though. So we're looking at a face-off here to the glove-hand side of DeMaria, the Forest Lake goaltender. Tetons just tied up the game, 4-4.
Fricky got the goal, assisted by Weisgerber and Basic.
Oh, so they must not have said there was a tip. Maybe it was just the traffic in front that caused the puck to go up over. Tetons chip the puck off the face-off to the net. Just miss out. Overland dumps it into the corner. Loden pursues, try to chip it in, but you're going to see Forest Lake turn the puck up the other way. You've got Osborne bringing it up, shot on net, saved by Swift. Puck being played behind the net there. McMinn takes a hit. In comes Loden, grabs the puck, and now we're going to see Arnold bring the puck up ice for the Tetons. Arnold's bringing it in wide to the zone. Puck gets dumped behind the net, and you're going to see switch over. Forest Lake's number 3, Davis, chips the puck out of the zone. Now puck's handled by number 24, Moss. Puts it out in front to Miller, who can't quite get a handle on it. Puck goes down behind the net. Tetons are going to come out now. Number 3, Burning. moves the puck up to McMinn, who then moves it up to Silveria. Silveria's fighting right now, trying to get the puck into the zone. Puck gets in deep, but then it gets turned out. Tetons keep it in the zone, and it gets tipped out. Miller bringing it out for Forest Lake, moving it up, trying to get up to Manave, and they called an icing on the play. The pass was just a little bit too far out in front for Manave. Puck goes back, and the officials whistled it dead.
Once again, we're having an issue, a debate on whether that was an icing or not.
Well, it looked like Manave had a path to it, but it did ring around to the other side, so it's possible that they made the judgment call it was going to go around to the Teton defender. However, it has been, you can see the Forest Lake coach is not pleased. He wants an explanation as to why they blew that down. The officials are conferring right now, and it looks like they're going to have the face-off in the Teton offensive zone, Forest Lake defensive zone to the left side of the goaltender, the glove hand side. Although they are still discussing. We're just having some issues with the icing today.
There has been some conversations. I'm not completely sure what the issue is. I don't know what we're struggling with, but it looks like they're going to bring it back out to the center ice dot.
When all else fails as a hockey official, they say bring it back and reset it. So centered at the face-off at the center dot, it looks like they're admitting there that Manave had access to the puck, and on that hybrid offside should have been waved off. Refs are still discussing with a couple of players, just explaining their reasoning behind the move here. And then we're going to have a face-off. It looks like Shishak will be taking the face-off for the Tetons against Miller for the Forest Lake Lakers. These are the top two. It looks like so far this night, these are the top two lines for each team. So they've really dominated puck control for each of their own.
I think most of the scorings come from these two lines also.
Yeah, I want to say at least 7 of the 8 goals.
Yeah.
So.
It looks like Coach Bokus is trying to match him up too, one-on-one here. He likes the matchup. He feels that his line's better than their line, and the matchup is going to
be more favorable for the Tetons. That is one of the perks of being at home, is you get the last line change. Face-off is won back to the Forest Lake side. Puck stays in the neutral zone until, looks like number 5, Fricky, puts it in deep. Tetons pursue. Forest Lake controls right now behind the net. Number 7, Wild, puts it out front, goes a little bit wide, steered away by the blocker of number 30, Demaria. Puck is back, handled by the Forest Lake defender. They're moving it up out of the zone. There's a pass in the neutral zone to number 13, Forest Lake Miller, who gains his own and dumps the puck in. Now number 3, Birding from the Tetons, rings the puck around. They start the breakout. Shishak passing up to Silveria. Looks like we're going to have an offsides if we touch up. So Forest Lake takes control of the puck, makes a cross ice to Santa Maria, who then gains the zone for Forest Lake. He comes in wide, tries to make a move, and gets taken down. Tetons control the puck up, trying to get the puck out of the zone. As number 13, Michael Brayson, gets up to the neutral zone, where he runs into a few defenders. Now you're going to see the puck cycle back down to the Tetons, where it's handled by the defenseman. Right now, number 25, Gang Martin, dumps it down, and here you're going to have a tip puck into the Forest Lake zone. Tetons pursue, but the puck is moved up out of the zone by Forest Lake. Up with it comes Braxton Davis with a head of steam, puts the shot on net, which trickles through Swift.
Yeah.
But he got enough of it just to steer it wide, and the puck gets put out down into the Forest Lake zone, and now we're going to have another icing.
Let's see.
That one, I think they're going to say the Forest Lake player had position, and so they're going to bring it down. Nice little pace of action again here. Let's between every play, you are seeing the players discussing with the refs, so trying to just get everything in motion, trying to make sure that they understand what's going on. So we're seeing a face-off to the glove hand side of Swift here. Taking it for the Tetons is Mosher, number 27, Mosher. Mosher wins the face-off back to Martin. We're in the corner. He's pursued by Forest Lake. He gets pinned to the boards. Now we've got a little bit of a scrum in the corner. No definite control of the puck. You're seeing Forest Lake pushing down. Number 14, Gunderson, fighting for it for Forest Lake. Looks like
we got a penalty.
Is that a penalty?
Yep.
And here we go. We got a penalty coming on the Tetons right now. Forest Lake is controlling the puck in their own zone, trying to figure out to get an odd man rush before the penalty call is there.
Net's empty for.
Net's empty for the Forest Lake Lakers. Right now, the Lakers just gained the zone. Number 11 drops it off to number 8, and a huge glove save by Swift. And it looks like we're going to have an interference call on the Tetons, putting them on the disadvantage.
What number? Do we get a number on it? 27?
Looks like number 27, Mosier, is going into the box for interference. We're going to have a face-off then in the Tetons defensive zone. Forest Lake is going back on the power play, where they've been fairly successful tonight.
They scored 2 goals last period on the power play.
Two goals last period, and then they got the 5-on-3 in the first period.
That's right. So 3 out of their 4 goals have all come on power play goals.
So you're going to see this line for Forest Lake of Miller, Manov, and Gunderson. For the Tetons, you've got Weisgerber taking the draw, Overland at the point, Burning, and it looks like number 17, Basic. And the Tetons get kicked out. So Basic is taking the draw now. He wins it back. Overland takes the puck. He's going to try and clear it, and it looks like he eats it instead. Now you've got Basic, who dumps it down, gets the icing. It's played out by the goalie, and Forest Lake is going to regroup. Looks like they're trying to get some momentum to bring the puck down the ice. Up with the puck comes Drew Olson for Forest Lake. He makes a move around a couple guys, gains his own, puts it across. Manov gets a shot on net. It's steered wide by Swift. Burning grabs the puck, dumps it on ice, and the Tetons get it all the way down to make Forest Lake regroup. Forest Lake is working it back in their defensive zone, setting up their power play. You can see a little pursuit by number 14, Arnold. Forest Lake moves it over. Manov gains the zone, passes over to Miller, who puts a shot low and just outside. Nice hard shot there, but just missed the net. Forest Lake gains the puck along the boards. You've got Manov, who gives it back to Miller. Miller steps into the slot, gives it back to Olson. Olson tries to put a shot on, but it's deflected by the Tetons, where Miller grabs it up again for Forest Lake. Forest Lake controls the puck again. Polsino now has the puck. He dumps it deep into Gunderson. Gunderson puts it back to the point. The puck is being moved around the perimeter by Forest Lake. Number 20, Olson, tries to take a shot from the point, but whiffs on the shot, and the puck goes into the corner. Forest Lake gains control up high. Coming in and a shot on net by number 13, Miller. That's handled easily by Swift.
You can tell, you really can tell that Forest Lake has played more games than we have. Just the way they set up their power play, they've got a really good feel for where everybody's at. They move the puck really well, and they do a nice job.
Yeah, Forest Lake definitely with good puck movement. It looks like they're playing almost an style power play where they've got the 3 men high, moving it between them, trying to get the shot in. Right now the puck is controlled by the Tetons deep in their zone. They are still on the penalty kill. Big hit by number 11, Kusela on Loden. Right now the Forest Lake second unit is out, and you can kind of see a little bit there. They let the puck loose out, and then going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. Forest Lake's coming with the head of steam. Here's Davis bringing the puck in. He's got it in deep where he's pursued by Loden. It's taken down by Loden. Tetons gain control. Martin chips it up the boards where Silveria goes after it. Oh, wide open in front of the net. Number 11 for Forest Lake, Kulesa. Tries to put one in, but Swift makes a save. Now
nice
the Tetons get a great save by Swift on the wide open in the slot shot. Tetons get a little push, almost get an opportunity there by Shishak, who's been all over tonight, just playing an outstanding game. And now we're back to even strength. In the Teton offensive zone, Shishak's after the puck. He gains control of the puck, makes a move, passes out front where it can't quite be handled for a shot. Tetons have the puck against the boards there. Number 7, Wild, trying to chip it back in. Forest Lake gains control, is trying to get out of the zone, but his pocket is picked by Shishak, who makes the puck pass over to Wild, who can't quite get the puck on net, and now it looks like the
net is off.
The net is off. Imagine that. Yeah. The net is off. So right after the penalty kill there, you can see the Tetons, they kill the penalty, which is positive, and then a little bit of pressure.
It's got to be a momentum builder for them, for sure.
But it looks like a Teton player caused the net to come off, and so the puck is coming out of the zone for the faceoff. Taking the faceoff for the Tetons will be number 9, Corey Birch, flanked by Weisgerber and Basic. Puck is face-off is won back to Fricky, who gains the zone, dumps it in. Now you're going to see Forest Lake just clearing the puck out of the zone. It's coming back down. Number 3, Burning, gathers it in the Teton defensive zone, turns it back up ice, and is looking for Teton. Weisgerber gets the pass in the neutral zone, but immediately loses it to Forest Lake, who then pressure the Tetons in. Here we get the Tetons with a little bit of rush, but then they're stopped right at the blue line by Forest Lake. Tetons grab the puck. They're trying to enter the zone with the puck. A little bit of a scuffle right at the blue line, and it's going to cause the Tetons to go offside. But Forest Lake gets the puck, clears it, tries to get it on a shot on net, which misses just high over Swift. Puck is in the Teton defensive zone now. Puck had moved up, tried to make a pass over to Birch there, gets intercepted by Forest Lake. Now Forest Lake is bringing it back up through the defensive zone. You see Fricky take the puck in the Teton defensive zone, pass it across to his partner, Ging Martin, who then moves the puck up, trickles through where McMinn is going to take it, gain the zone, tries to get a shot on net, kind of weakly goes through where it's directed to the side. Number 24, Billings in the corner, trying to work on it. Forest Lake gains it, gets it back out to the neutral zone where it's handled by Ging Martin. Martin moves it up ice to McMinn, who grabs the puck, takes it, it gets reversed back, and Martin has it again in his own zone. He's pursued hard by Forest Lake, but he gets it out of the zone where Forest Lake has to regroup at the neutral zone. Forest Lake is entering gets the puck in deep, where it's going to be played by Martin from Fedoric. Martin tries to get a long cross-ice pass up where it's mishandled by 20, but number 14, Arnold, gets it into the zone and tries to get a shot on net, just goes wide. Puck is dumped in by number 20, McMinn, who then puts it in on net. Now it's behind the net. Forest Lake's controlling, moving it out, trying to get to the breakout, but the puck is just reversed back to their defensive partners behind the Forest Lake net. You see Forest Lake handling the puck. Tetons are regrouping a little bit, trying to pressure out. There's a long pass up to Miller for Forest Lake, who enters the zone with the puck. He drops it back to number 9, Santa Maria, who then misses the net wide. The Tetons gather it and get it out of the zone. Rushing up ice with the puck is Silveria, who makes a move, but he makes a move at the blue line, which causes the Tetons to become offsides. Tetons
are starting to gain a little bit more control. They're creating some opportunities for themselves. It looks like they're kind of getting back in the flow of things, and it's been nice this period because we haven't had all the stuff after the play. You're right. I think they settled them down at the period, and I think we can tell by the pace of play and just by how each team is playing.
Yeah, and Shishak wins the draw back. Tetons gain the zone. Puck is dumped in where Forest Lake controls. Right now, puck is in the corner of the Tetons offensive zone. They're after it. You've got your main goal scoring line so far of Shishak, Silveria, and Wild. Tetons pursue the puck, but Forest Lake gets it out. Looks like they're going to have an odd man rush. 3-on-2 here, Forest Lake, but they lose it. Good defensive pursuit by the Tetons. They turn it back up ice, and you're going to see Wild turn it up. He gives it to Shishak, who's wide with the puck. He spins back around, loses control, and it's going to be turned up ice by Gunderson for the Lakers. Gunderson gets to the red line and then chips it in, where it's going to be handled by number 5, Fricky. Fricky's looking for a man, and he decides to take it himself. Brings it up ice, cross ice to Birch, who gains the zone for the Tetons. Birch is in with the puck. He dumps it in deep, where you're going to see Weisgerber pursue it. Weisgerber gets it into Basic. Right now it's rotated out to Ging Martin on the defense. He makes a shot. It's tipped wide. Nice little play there. Puck is dumped back out in front, where it's lost. It's an attempted pass, but the Tetons lose the puck. Up ice, you're going to see number 20 for Forest Lake, Drew Olson, brings the puck into the zone and then shoots it out of play. Where it hits the netting, it's going to be cause a face-off outside of the zone.
Nice job there on the one rush that Forest Lake. They did have numbers coming back, but Brendan Wild did a great job back-checking, getting himself back into the play, and was able to pick up that loose puck that's slipped out that could have created an opportunity.
Yeah, the Tetons, you can definitely see, as a coach, you like to see the offensive, but you need the defensive play as well. Puck is controlled by the Tetons. Dana Arnold, he brings it in. He tries to split the defenders. It's dropped back where,
nice save by
Billings. Gets the drop after it's lost by Arnold. Gets a shot on net, and it's a save by Demaria. Heck of a save there. That puck had the back of the net written all over it.
Nice little rush by Dana Arnold, and then he got a rebound, and Shane Shane Billings was in great position to try to put that back, but DeMaria kind of robbed him there.
Well, you saw Arnold there. He tried to split the defenders, and he took both of them out of the play with him, though, which is a good play, leaving the puck. The puck got left behind there for Billings. Face-off is going to be at the glove-hand side of the goalie. You're seeing Arnold take it. He wins it cleanly back to Fricky, who gets a shot on net. Nice hard shot. Pad save made by DeMaria. DeMaria steers the puck into the corner where Forest Lake handles it. You've got the Tetons in pursuit. Forest Lake's coming up. They hit the puck out of the zone, but it hits the back of the skate, and here come the Tetons again. Arnold with the puck. He's taking it wide. He's checked wide. He's still got the puck. He's looking for a man in the zone. Tied up by Forest Lake right now. Puck's down in the corner. See a little bit of a scrum in the corner. Out of the scrum comes McMinn with the puck, trying to get into the front, but it's controlled by Forest Lake's defense. Olsen, who's been all over the place here too. He's a good player. Olsen tries to handle the puck, but Arnold gets right on him. Good defensive pressure by Arnold. Turns the puck back into the zone. Here comes Forest Lake trying on their transition, getting the breakout. They get it into the Teton zone, where you're going to see it handled by Burning. Burning turns it up the boards, gives it to Wild. Wild tries a cross-ice pass, trying to catch a streaking Mosier, but he couldn't quite get him. It stopped. It's dumped back in. Tetons are going to regroup in the defensive zone. They get the puck out. Here comes Burning. Loses the puck, but it goes to Martin, who then brings it up ice. He passes up. Shishak tips it up into the zone where it goes out of play. Looks like we're going to have a face-off just outside the zone for the Tetons. So with 7:22 remaining, we've got a tie game here. Good pace. Looked like the players stopped the jawing, and it's just resulted in a much better game.
Starting to play some hockey there. We're getting some back and forth, which is good here. It's 4-4. I think that has a lot to do with it. Two teams are going to start worrying about winning the game and not doing the other stuff that both teams want to stay out of the box, not going on a penalty kill, and cost the team a game. 7:22 to go in the third period here. Tie game 4-4.
Looks like the refs are discussing something there in the box. I didn't see exactly what was going on. Maybe just discussing the clock or getting everything set up. But now we're lining up for the face-off. Got Birch taking it for the Teton. He's flanked by Weisgerber and Basic. Puck goes into the zone, into the corner, handled by the Forest Lake defense. Tetons pursue, but Forest Lake handles the puck. They rotate it D to D. And you see number 14 for Forest Lake, Gunderson, handles it. He's getting the puck. He gets it up out of the zone. He's at neutral ice. Oh, Tetons are going to take a penalty there. Looks like we've got a hook on number 9, Birch. Well, Birch isn't questioning. He's going straight to the box. That's going to be a little bit of a trouble there for the Tetons. They're going to go back on the penalty kill. You saw Gunderson bringing the puck up through the zone. Looked like Birch just got his stick up under the armpit a little bit. And the refs obviously calling a little bit tighter now, trying to keep the game under control, which is a good thing.
Probably it looked like the right call for sure.
Yeah, got his stick up under there, impeded the guy's progress. Face-off in the zone, lost by Shishak, moved back to the Forest Lake defense. Manov has the puck on the boards. He dumps it in deep to Gunderson. Gunderson moving the puck over to Miller, who's going to take it up along the boards. He's looking. They're trying to set up. They've got their passes set up. It's over to Olsen. Olsen tries to shoot it. Nice stop by Shishak, but it looks like Shishak's hurt. He took it in the foot.
Off the ankle or off the foot, yeah.
Oh, that is never good when you take it off the boot.
He needs to try to get off the ice, because right now it's a 5-on-3 because he can't move very well.
And the Tetons clear the zone, which is going to allow him to get off the ice. Billings gets the puck down the ice, and Shishak gets to the bench, but he is struggling.
Yeah, he is.
He took that hard shot right in the ankle there.
That's a huge loss right now for the Tetons.
Those hockey boots, they do not provide that much coverage in that ankle area, so you know he's got to be feeling that. Forest Lake moving the puck back. They get the zone. Miller's got the puck in wide. He reverses direction, trying to get it back to his point. Point moving over. Oh, Tetons intercepting. They're going to have a rush. Oh, but a great defensive play by number 17, Poliseno for Forest Lake. Tetons have the puck. It looks like Wild going in on the shorthanded. Fights through a couple men. Couldn't quite get the shot on, but the Tetons have it deep in the offensive zone on the penalty kill.
Somebody's got to get back, though. We got too many guys down deep.
We got two guys in, and now we've got a 2-on-2 for Forest Lake coming back up. Miller's rushing the putt. Toe drag, beautiful move. Passes across, but a little too deep for Manav. Kind of handcuffs him, couldn't quite get the shot off.
Good job by Swift to stick with that.
Forest Lake sticks with the puck. They've got it. Moving the puck down there behind the net. Miller stops to set it up. Looking for a man, pushes it out to the point. He passes back to Miller, who's to the blocker side of the net, back to the point. Shot wide by Hedges. Tetons get to the puck first, try and get it up. Wild is battling in the corner there, trying to get the puck out of the zone, but the Forest Lake comes out with control of it. Right now, Forest Lake is controlling up high. Puck is over to Rugen, who shoots to the side, hits the post, but the net is off, and there's going to be a face-off in the zone.
3 seconds to go.
3 seconds left in the power play for Forest Lake. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, but you've got to say this is going to be the second penalty kill in a row for the Tetons, which bodes well for their momentum, hopefully, but you don't want to see them constantly putting themselves in the spot where they have to kill off these penalties.
Right. 5 minutes to go here. This is do or die time now.
You've got Weisgerber taking the draw for the Tetons. Out there with Fricky, Martin, and looks like Basic. Tetons have the puck. They get the man out of the zone. That's Birch. Tetons have the puck in neutral zone, just trying to gain. They dump it in, but it hits a Forest Lake defender who's going to bring it up through the neutral zone. He runs into some Teton guys. Birch takes the puck. He's in the neutral zone. He gains the zone, or he's hit off the puck. It goes deep where Forest Lake controls. Forest Lake is going to set up their breakout, but it's brought up by number 11, Kulesa, who loses the puck and his stick at the same time. Puck gets rotated back into the zone. D-to-D pass by Forest Lake behind, where number 3, Davis, is going to bring it up. Davis is bringing the puck up through the neutral zone, gets to the red line, dumps it on where it's steered to the side by Swift. That puck takes a goofy bounce off the backboards, comes right back to Swift, where he smartly covers it up.
You know, that was a really good job by Swift, because it would have been really easy for him to give up on that puck, and it popped right back out, and he was right there to cover it up.
That took quite a bounce, because he tried to steer it off in the corner like they're taught to do, but it hits the boards, and it came straight back out into the crease, where he smartly covers it up. For the Tetons on the ice right now, we've got Fricky, you've got Arnold about to take the face-off, and then it looks like Mosier and Loden and Billings. For the Lakers, it looks like they've got their top line here, although Miller and Manav, and then they've got Santa Maria with Poliseno and Olsen.
And the clock is still running. They didn't shut the clock off.
Oh, the clock is still running. The refs are going to go take care of that right now. Looks like they're having issues with that.
Should be 4:14.
With about just a little over 4 minutes remaining, though, we've got a tight game here.
4:10 they're going to put back on the clock.
Shots are fairly even. We've got a 4-4 score, third period. 24 shots for the visiting Forest Lake Lakers, 27 shots for the home team, Williston State Tetons. Back and forth game today. A lot of power plays, or a lot of special teams action constituting the majority of the scoring. Looks like Arnold wins the draw. Fricky takes it. He rotates it back through. He's trying to get to his partner, but it can't quite get over there. Oh, and there we go. We got Mosier getting the puck up through the zone. Looks like we've got a penalty coming. And what are we seeing here? We've got interference on, is that Forest Lake? Mosier was fighting hard through, trying to get the puck through the neutral zone. He was tied up. The puck went through, and the man did not let him up. So now you're going to see the Williston State Tetons get an opportunity with 3:55 remaining. Not a good time to take a penalty for the Forest Lake Lakers.
Nope. Hopefully the Tetons can get their power play going here and, take the lead.
It's really, we do see Shishik back on the ice, so he shook off his foot injury there. Hopefully it wasn't too severe, just maybe a stinger at the time, and he's going to take the draw. Along with Shishuk is Wild, and it looks like Fricky and Martin, that's Loden on the point, and Silveria. Tetons keep control of the puck. It's deep in the zone. You're going to see is Shishuk with the puck. He rotates around the net. He's looking for an open man. Keeps skating with the puck. He's looking. He's up at the sideboards. Rotates with Fricky. Drops it in deep to Silveria, who can't quite control it. Goes back to Shishuk, where it's stopped by Fricky. Nice little pack to Silveria, who gets a shot that's blocked by the defense. Right now, Fricky controls it. He hands it back to Loden, who gets it in deep to Shishak. Shishak back to Loden. He ends it on the point to Fricky. Goes to the board. Fricky gathers the puck, puts it in over to Wild. Wild's going to send up to the slot, trying to get a shot. He rotates it slowly back to Silveria, who tries to chip it in. Oh, we're getting a little chippy again. It was a slow shot on net. The goalie made the easy save, but in the process of trying to get the rebound, you're seeing slashing at the net, and now they're going to give him. Oh, it looks like they're going to get Silveria for slashing for hitting the goalie after the puck was covered.
Well, Forest Lake's got a penalty too.
Ah, okay. So it's going to be coincidentals. Oh, roughing. Well, it looks like coincidental roughing's actually for the little scrum after the play. So we're going to have a face-off in the Forest Lake zone to the glove hand side of Demaria. For the Tetons, you've got Birch taking the draw. You've got Fricky and Loden at the point. Are we going to be a 4-on-3 here?
It should be a 4-on-3, I think. I mean, I'm not completely sure because the last coincidental we had, we went 4-on-4, right?
Yeah, I believe on that other, unless...
Yeah, it's going to be
unless it wasn't a coincidental. The Tetons are leaving 5 men on the ice.
It's 5-on-4, so they're going to call it a
Basic. I wonder if that wasn't a coincidental before. Yeah. Maybe that could have been part of the reasoning behind that. Basish, Weisgarber, Birch, Fricky, and Loden. Loden gets the big boomer, but it's stopped before it can get to the net. Right now, the puck is in the corner. No control of the puck. Tetons come out on top with it. Tetons control it around the sideboards. Here's Birch with the puck. He rotates it back in deep. Weisgerber stepping out with the puck. Passes it back in. Comes out to Loden and puts a shot on that. Nice pad save by Demaria. Fricky tries to go in and get it. He's upended. Loden makes a great play to keep the puck in the zone. And the puck is still in the zone, kind of rattling around. Here we come out with Weisgerber taking control in the corner. He gets it back behind the net to Birch. Birch is looking for an open man. He's got the puck behind the net, looking to make a play here on the power play. Puck gets forced in. Weisgerber turns and fires, but doesn't quite get one out. Basic gets it out to the point where Fricky has it. He gives it over to Loden, who drops down deep on it, and Loden gets it on net, but it's handled by Demaria. Tetons, you can kind of tell, don't quite have the puck movement that Forest Lake does on the power play. That usually comes with time. Yep. They are trying to set it up high, similar to Forest Lake, but you're just seeing a little bit more pressure by Forest Lake on their penalty kill. Tetons have got some opportunities. So we've got 2:14 remaining, 19 seconds left on the penalty kill. Shishak is back in. He wins the draw back. Burning takes it to the side. He's going to try and drop it down deep. Handled. Shishak gets it right next to the net, gets a shot on net, and then the rebound tries to backhand it up in, and it goes up out. Shishak got that first shot, and then the rebound, he's trying to backhand it up high over the goalie who was down, and the puck comes up out of the, looks like it went up out of play. Shishak shaking his head there. He wanted that one. We've got 7 seconds left on the power play, 2:03 left in the game. Puck is, face-off is going to be outside of the zone. Shishak's taking it for the Tetons. On the ice with him is Wild and number 27, Mosier. At the point are Burning and Martin. Martin handles the puck. He's going to try and gain the zone. He gets it in deep. Penalty is ending. Shishak's on the puck. Got a scrum in the end. Mosier comes out with it. He tries to reverse, gets it back in deep. Shishak handles it in deep. He's got it behind the net where he's there's 3 Forest Lake men on him. Ooh, puck comes out to the slot, and play is whistled dead for the net coming off again. Just from, you've got these big, talented goaltenders that move side to side.
Yeah,
and they just
kick it off.
Kick these nets off.
Minute 43 to go, though. 4-4.
Tetons, with that last power play, took a decided edge in shots. They're outshooting the Forest Lake Lakers 33-24 right now. Much better third period in pace of action here. And it looks like we're going to take a timeout. Looks like Forest Lake has taken a timeout to kind of regroup and gather their thoughts, and both teams skate to the bench. We got a minute 43 left to play here, Sean. What do you think we're looking for in action here?
Well, it's probably safe to say the next goal is going to win.
Well, that would probably be a good bet.
Yeah, I would say right now, Tetons need to focus on winning a draw here and getting a quality opportunity down here in their end see if Coach Bokus can't get something drawn up. But, you know, one thing I do know is that the Tetons have struggled in the face-off dot, and this is going to be the biggest draw of the game, I feel like, probably to this point right now, just because of the situation that we're in.
We are looking at a even strength draw to the glove hand side of DeMario in the Teton offensive zone. As you said, the Tetons have kind of struggled on the draw, although they have gotten better as the game's progressed. First period, they really
and it's
were
been a struggle the last few nights I've seen them. Even against Minot State, they really struggled in the face-off dot. So we'll see what they put out there. You got to suspect that Coach Bokus is going to be this is going to be a two-line game here from here on out, and he looks like he's going to start with the Dana Arnold line with Burning and Ging Martin back on D.
Yep, and at the wings you got McMinn and Billings. I think you're going to see a lot of Shishak here coming up.
This is interesting because
although Birch has also been playing a lot, so this is
it's interesting because the Arnold line's out there against the top line from Forest Lake, which usually Bokus has been matching up with the Shishak line.
Yeah, and you've got Miller and Manov, and Manov gets it up out of the zone into the neutral zone where it's moved back by Martin, but Miller grabs it and brings it into the zone. He tries to push it to the middle, but he can't get it through the Teton defender. Puck's moved back to the Forest Lake defender where he gets a shot just wide of the net. Going back, Burning moves it up the sideboards, up trying to get Billings, can't quite get him. Arnold's fighting with it. The Tetons get it out of the zone. It's going to be moved up ice by Billings. Forest Lake regroups back in their zone, gets the puck up to Miller, who makes a nice pass across to Santa Maria, who gains the zone. Loses the puck, though, when he's faced by Burning, who moves it back up into the neutral zone. Here we've got Santa Maria controlling the puck along the boards in the Forest Lake offensive zone. Puck dribbles out to the slot dangerously, but Manov can't quite get a handle on it, and it comes back out at center ice here, tipped out by Billings. Puck move back in, and here the Tetons gather. Ging Martin behind the net, moves it back. He rotates it back to, looks like he reverses up the boards, trying to find Wild, can't quite get him. Burning's in the corner.
40 seconds to go.
Here. Birch grabs the puck and he starts bringing it up ice. Not a lot of pressure in the zone. Tries to get up to Wild where it's held by Forest Lake defense. Right now, Olsen for Forest Lake has it deep in the zone. He rings up to the board, but nobody's there except for Birch for the Tetons, who gets it back out to Loden. Loden tries to rotate it back door, but he can't quite find Wild. Here you got Fricky, who gets it in deep. It's pursued by Fricky. Mosier's behind the net with the puck. There you 16 seconds left. Puck's deep in the Teton offensive zone. It's being held up by the Forest Lake. You've got a scrum down there, and out of it comes Forest Lake. Forest Lake moving up into neutral zone, passes up to Gunderson. Gunderson takes it in wide, winds up, takes a shot, misses high. He keeps it in, and that is the end of regulation. So we're ending tied 4-4. Are we going to see overtime here?
Yeah, 5-minute overtime period. So we'll head to a sudden death, probably 5 or 10. I'm not sure. We haven't done it yet this year.
So this is our first Teton overtime of the year?
Yep, it sure
All
is.
right, first Teton overtime of the year. Looks like both squads are going to the bench, kind of regather, regroup. That was kind of a curious decision by Coach Bokus to go with the Arnold line instead of Shishak.
Yeah, right off the timeout. Yeah.
Not that they didn't go out and play and get the puck down in the zone, but you've got to think the line that's put a lot more points on the board would have gone there. However, with Shishak taking that shot into the ankle, you wonder if that's bothering him at all.
And I'm not sure. I can't remember if they didn't just come off a shift and he was going to get a breather for him, or what the situation was there. But it looks like we're going to have a 5-minute overtime.
Now, this is a non-conference game. We've got the Junior A squad, Forest Lake Lakers out of Minnesota.